Hey everyone, it's Merja here. Great to be here with you today. I'm looking forward to the questions from today, so shall we jump straight into it? Okay, so question number one, there's a part of me that longs to have close friends and be in a relaxed, playful space together. I can't tell if this is something that from my inner children or my adult and parent. How can I tell whether this is an inner parenting issue or a genuine need for connection? Okay. Fantastic question. Now, oftentimes with this kind of connection with others and being playful and kind of, trying, messing around in the outside world and seeing what sticks, they're usually your outward facing parts of you that are wanting to connect with the outside world and play in the outside world. So my question to you is a counter question of sorts. Which parts of you are the outward facing parts of you? And is it and how would you now ask this question from their perspective? So take the two parts that are outward facing for you and look at them. So what is the quality? Are they a decision maker? So one of them should be a decision maker, one of them should be an information collector. And then with those outward facing parts of you, which one is the grown up and which one is the inner child? Because one of them is a grown up and one of them is an inner child. And then start having dialogue about, with those outward facing parts of you, what about those things is important to those parts of you? So you were saying you can't tell if this is coming from inner children or adult, the grown-ups. Probably both, because it's more about, the outward facing activities. You were saying having close friends and being able to relax and in a playful space together and having connection. So ask yourself, what are my outward facing parts? Then identify, because one of them is grown up and one of them is inner child. Identify which one is which. And then what is the function of that part of you? So is it a decision maker or is it information collector? So you'll have one of each, and then start. So if it's a decision maker, then it's either a feeler or a thinker, and then ask that part of you, hey, what's important to you about this? Is it if it's a thinker, is it mental stimulation? If it's a feeler, is it a sense of belonging? And then look at the information collector. So that's either the intuitive or the sensor. So if it's the sensor, then it's like, hey, what about the situation is really important for you to get in the real time? Like, is it seeing people seeing you, or is it people talking to you or taking you into consideration? Or if it's the intuitive part, is it having amazingly intuitive and exploratory conversations about ideas and so on? So start to ask those parts of you once you've identified those two outward facing parts of you. Start having conversations with those parts of you to ask, hey, what's really important to you here? All right. So that's what I would say to that.